Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved, so fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Good evening and welcome to One Solution Frank Mitchell Park for round 17 action in the REA NPL South Australia. Two teams doing battle here, of course, the home side FK Beograd, who go into this having won 3 on the trot, whilst for the visiting West Adelaide Hellas, they find themselves with only 1 win in their last 5 games. Your match commentator for this one here tonight, Connie Kamitsis, as we go now and have a look at the starting lineups for the home side first. FK Beograd in goal, number 1 Alex Woodlands, number 3 Marco Toriani, number 5 Cooper Nunn, number 7 Lorenzo Boselli, number 8 Jason Konstantopoulos, number 9 Abu Bakari Hussein, number 14, Daniel Atkinson, number 15, Ethan Harrington, number 17, Brandon Santafanti, number 22, Frobert Nyonkuru, and number 23, Marcus Orchard. Whilst for the visiting West Adelaide, number 2, Jun Otta, number 3, Alex Benjak, number 4, Luca Fabrizio, number 5, Diego Oliveira, number 10, Dion Kirk, number 11, Ali Muradi, number 12, Kisaf Shrita, number 14, Maxim Ivanic, number 15, Lionel Muhatira, number 42, Connor Golden, and number 45, the captain in goal, Jackson O'Donnell. As both benches start to fill up with team officials and substitutes, I should say. As we look a little bit more in depth here, Beograd currently sit comfortably inside the top 6 with 27 points, and with a win tonight and a valuable 3 points would give them a nice little buffer to the teams in and around that 6th position and below. Whilst for West Adelaide, on the other hand, it's kind of a must-win match for them to keep up with the top 6, otherwise results not going their way could see them battling down the bottom in that relegation zone. We already probably know that the most likely, I think maybe next week, that if Para Hills don't get a result, they will be relegated as soon as next week. But there is still a chasing pack, Comets, and then there's a few teams, Campbelltown, West Adelaide are one of those in and around that mark. So a couple of vital weeks coming up for a few of these clubs, and I'm sure both these teams will be going hammer and tong to get 3 points tonight. As I mentioned, West Adelaide would appreciate a lot more probably than what Beograd would, but being a Beograd home crowd and normally in great attendance here, you would assume they would want to be putting on a show for their home supporters who always turn out to watch them. Beograd's results over the past 3 weeks, as I mentioned, beating Playford away, Bacalla at home. They also beat Bacalla in the Cup the week before that as well. And then they won away to Para Hills quite convincingly in round 14, and then had 2 losses before that. So their form bouncing back from those 2 losses, as we see both teams making their way out onto the park, is very good. Whilst for West Adelaide, I mentioned they only won the 1 game, which came against Adelaide United at home in round 13. Either side of that, they'd lost a game to Adelaide City at home, and then in the run into this one, a draw to Campbelltown, a massive 5-all draw with Croydon at home, and a loss to Adelaide Comets, as we mentioned, the team that's currently in that 2nd relegation position. So that was a big result back then, which makes tonight quite big for them. As both teams now are on centre stage, led out by referee Curtis Wordsworth and his assistants Josh Farrell and Cameron Joy. And the Beograd Ultras are here. Thanks for an interesting showcase. Probably one of the better atmospheres in the RENPL when Beograd are up and about and winning games of football. one on the way. Just a quick reminder, Saturday the 11th of July, it's Cup Final Day. Tickets are available via NPLSA website, and if you are a Beograd supporter, they are in that game, of course. You would already have known that. Playing against Cumberland United from State League 1. That is a 4 p.m. kickoff at Service FM Stadium next weekend. So not only 3 points up for grabs for both clubs, but I'm sure Beograd would love to go into that final with a very convincing morale-boosting win if they can, and to make it 4 in a row. In fact, it would be 5 in all competitions if they did get the win. Toss of the coin has occurred. Curtis Edworth makes his way to the centre of the park and has held up pretty well here, considering the amount of rain that's come and hit South Australia over the past 72 hours. It's been pretty torrential in areas, and there's a little walk out there before. It is a little bit spongy, but to be fair, it's pretty decent conditions to play football. A couple of little patches and a couple of the wings and through the centre, but nothing that seems pretty decent. It's going to be FK Beograd to get this one underway. West Adelaide do have a huge attacking prowess in Maxim Ivanic, who has 12 goals this season. He was level on 12 goals with George Blackwood up until last week, so he'd love to get his name on the score sheet. Almost a false start, but we're off. Toriani's going to have the first kick here, straight up the field to Hussein. Hussein and Uta go up. Goes back to where we started, which was Toriani. He goes back to Woodlands, the goalkeeper. Woodlands goes Banjack wins the header. Former Beograd player. Come off the arm, no, not speed. Play goes on. Oliveira. Here is Ivanic. Toriani not too happy with the assistant referee giving that in favour of West Adelaide. A bit of a line ball decision, really. Stefani wins the header. Boo Hussein wins the second header. Oliveira. Baselli puts the pressure on. Benjack goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. O'Donnell. Nunn wins in the air. Here's Otto. Benjack will reset. Hand over by West Adelaide. Oliveira does well, but then he turns it back over. Fabricio wins it back. Bit of a fast tempo here by both sides, looking to try and break lines and get forward. Harrington's second clearance doesn't get out the box, and then Harrington has to go again and put it out for a corner, so Ethan Harrington under a little bit of pressure to start this one. Beograd will have to defend a corner after just 2 minutes here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for indoor and outdoor LED solutions. The lights have come on here at One Solution Frank Mitchell Park. It's going to be Oliveira to deliver. Comes out to the end of the box. No one can get a foot to it. Otter swings a right boot at it, and it goes wide of the target. I think Woodlands would have had that covered. There wasn't a lot of pace on it. So, Beograd get away with that one after a bit of a sloppy passage of play. Ball kicks long. Benjak nearly caught that, but the referee says play on. Now it's Hussein way through the middle. He's got Konstantopoulos to his left. He tries to find him. Can he get there before it goes out? Yes, he can. Now he's got Otter. No, Konstantopoulos couldn't keep it in. I think that just bobbled over his foot then as he went to control it the second time round. And the Beograd supporters trying to make a bit of an atmosphere here tonight. Dion Kirk dropping in as the deepest lying midfielder at the moment. He may be playing as a centre back. Sort of plays a bit of everywhere in the late stages of his career, Dion Kirk. Walter was away, but the pass into his channel wasn't there, and he gets it anyways. Here's Oliveira. And he is given away on the far side. Douglas prevents and gets the ball. Just keeps his feet there. Toriani looks for the run of his fellow countryman Boselli. Couldn't find him. Now Boselli ends up with it, and he's away down the right-hand side. Cross came Kirk to put that one out for a throw-in. That move Marco Toriani did there. He loves that little roll back and then shifts it to one side to play that one ball. He's done that throughout his whole entire time he's been in Adelaide playing in the local leagues. Flick on from Hussein. Comes to Centofani. Now it's Hussein. Now it's Boselli. Hussein. Neither could get a shot away that was going to trouble O'Donnell in the goal. Jackson O'Donnell. Best on ground in last year's State League 1 Grand Final. Centofani has to go, and he does well. He wins it before Otter gets there, but then he just hacks a little clearance forward. Leon Kuru wins it back for Beograd, does very well. Quick feet, now Konstantopoulos could be away. Goes straight through the middle, does Konstantopoulos, gets a little flick in his direction. Gets to the byline. Cuts it. Oh, there was a shove there. Beograd asking for a penalty. Like a shoulder straight through the back of the attacking player. Atkinson went down. Back to his keeper, Woodlands. Woodlands goes long. Hussein may be in an offside position if he goes up for that. No, play on. Oh, Leon Curie nearly put his head in where not many people do, and he kind of half went at it, ends up winning the free kick. Keeper none. Down the line for Boselli. Benjak comes across and clears straight into Boselli and wins the throw. Benjak takes very long time for that throw in. Apologise, I've been calling Marcus Orchard Centrafante. I do apologise for that. Here's Cooper Nunn with his body ahead of his opponent and the ball wins it. Goes long for Konstantopoulos. Konstantopoulos couldn't make the challenge on Kirk and then West Adelaide regain possession. Now Konstantopoulos pressures. That one is Centrafante who just decides enough just to get it out of here, reset. Maxim Ivanic. Of course, Maxim Ivanic, former Beograd player himself, just getting some expletives from over the fence from probably, I would say, his mates. All fun and games. Would be all fun and games unless he puts one in the back of the net, and that wouldn't be saying very much at all. Muhatira takes a throw. Didn't do his teammate much favours with the height of the throw. Kirk gives it to Benjak in a little bit of space, but he's closed down very quickly. Now it's back to Kirk, he's closed down, so Muhatira gives it away. Here's Hussein. Nyonkuru, his pass, can't find Baselli. The long ball may work in the favour. No, very well done by Cooper Nunn at the back. Centrafante looks to find Baselli. Baselli, is he onside? No, he's not. Play will restart with a free kick for West Adelaide here. Benjak goes long. Looking for Ivanic again. Baselli. Nudged under it by Oliviera. A bit too strong for him there. Fabrizio finds Kirk. Great little passage of play there under a bit of pressure for West Adelaide. Kirk looks for the run of Muradi on that far side. Cooper Nunn's had a really good start to this one. Cutting everything off so far. I reckon 5 minutes was quite quick. A few little passages of play where both teams looked to exploit each other in the middle of the park, but since then both teams now looking just to step on it and regain possession and keep it for a little while and then pick in the right moments. Beograd still putting the pressure on, and that time it pays dividend. So it's in dispute now. Baselli in the air. Benjak wins the header. Benjak's been in the thick of things for West Adelaide so far as well.
You've got to win these headers. Come on. Strong in the air. They go through, yeah?
Orchard throws it long to Hussein, nods it in for Konstantopoulos, can't find him. Cooper Nunn. Back to Woodlands. Oh, that took a horrible bounce in that little patch, you can probably see. Headers one. Orchard just goes long again. Konstantopoulos again, it's won by Benjak. Now here's Nyonkuru. Does very well. Finds Konstantopoulos. Konstantopoulos goes onto his left foot. Konstantopoulos can he get a shot away? Goes low. Deflects. Konstantopoulos again. Fell to him the second time round. Couldn't get his right foot around that one or keep it low enough over for a goal kick. plays short by O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes long second time round. Otto makes a run on the far side, but they couldn't get the ball to him. Now it's turned over. It's Teresa that was running with the ball and couldn't quite find him. Atkinson now on the far side. He's brought down. Fabrizio, the one making the challenge. Referee Wordsworth is one of the referees that does like to get the cards in the pocket unless it's absolute mayhem out there. So he also lets the game flow as long as possible. Here's Orchard. His pass to Hussain is brought down very well by Hussain. Bit of a hospital ball. Neon Curie, can he win it back? He can't, but none can. Banjak wins another header in the air. Santafanti, Konstantopoulos. Scrappy play here in the midfield. It might fall for Baselli. Baselli has to go from distance. Matt O'Donnell shuffling to his left, but it wasn't on target. Short by West Adelaide. Beograd put the pressure on, but Maradi does well enough. This time he finds Otto in some space. Otto's closed down by Orchard. And then he goes back to Banjak. West Adelaide some time to reset again. Can't find the run of Teresa. Now Toriani looks for the diagonal switch to Hussain. Again, it's Banjak bringing it down. Pretty comfortable with Banjak at the moment when he's on the ball. Orchard just stole about 6 metres there. Konstantopoulos does well, he turns. He's got the Atkinson run on the outside. Finds him, he's onside, has a go. Bit of a waste there by Atkinson. Probably could have took another touch and drove it across the box. Had 3 runners in Konstantopoulos, Baselli and Neon Kuru making runs. In the end, he blazed away to nothing. Oh, it's Kerr if he plays it short to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looks for Maradi. Harrington matched him in the air, and the loose ball falls in favour of West Adelaide, and the pass from Fabrizio is to no one in a white shirt. Goes out for a throw. Harrington does well. Finds Atkinson. And again, Atkinson's cross is blocked. It's out for a corner for FK Beograd. Orchard's the one to swing this one in with his left boot. Falls for Atkinson. You know, West Adelaide might have a chance to counter here. Here's Oliveira. Space inside. Here's Fabrizio. Back to Oliveira, and West Adelaide advance their attack. Oliveira's pass finds Ivanic. Centofani brings it down and then clears in the direction of the Beograd supporters on that far side. Selly gets there first, does well. He's got Atkinson running on the right, uses him now. Atkinson's away. Mungatira can't get there. Atkinson has a go. Great stop by Jackson O'Donnell. And Selly does well to keep that one in. But Centofani inside, uses him now. Centofani's going to switch the play. Orchard. Back to Centofani. Back out to where we began with Baselli. Baselli's got runners. Harrington can't get his cross past the first defender, and that's disappointing there because it was a great passage of play. Now Baselli crosses. He can't beat the first defender either. A couple of chances to get the ball into the box for Beograd there and unable to do so. And in the end, they end up all the way back to Toriani.
Maxi! Maxi, come on! Come on!
Keeping under as they play back to Woodlands. And Beograd moved the ball around nicely. Konstantinopoulos. Orchard. Nyonkuru. Baselli. He's got the runner on his right, which is Harrington overlapping again. Atkinson makes a little slip on, and that's. Did he get there? He does, but he can't keep it in. So in the last couple of minutes, FK Beograd just starting to get on top here. West Adelaide struggling to get a foothold on the ball. O'Donnell can't find a teammate. Went over the head of Srisa. Now it's Nunn playing to Orchard. Orchard's touches not the best, but in the end it falls for Beograd. Not sure how. It was Atkinson with the half chance there in on goal, but Naradi did well to get back. Oh, and that could be a yellow ticket for Hussein, and it will be. Wasn't going to let Srisa run too far with the ball there, Hussein, and one of those professional fouls that you don't see as much anymore, but always has and always will be a yellow card when it does occur. Clipped in. Oh, there was 3 players there. Banjak may have got the final touch. All of them were onside. Banjak with the initial flick on, and then it went past Maxim Ivanic there as well. Long. Konstantinopoulos brings it in on the chest. And Baselli's first time ball looking for one of those 3 runners. Couldn't find any. Ends up with the goalkeeper, O'Donnell. O'Donnell doesn't pick it up because of that new rule. where you get the first 3 seconds, the referee doesn't really say much, but in the last 5 they do count down now, so most goalkeepers, if they're smart enough, know how to deal with it. It's a great little pass inside. The shot from distance from Maradi, who'd stepped inside and joined the attack. Shot was off target. Short run from Toriani to Woodlands. And Woodlands picks out Jun Otto. And he drives with the ball now. Tried to play the pass of Fisher. Couldn't do so. Orchard goes quick and early. Couldn't find Hussein. There here's Oliveira. Former Para Hills man, former Para Hills captain. Oh, that's a dicey little ball. Oh, is that a pass back? It is. Curtis Wordsworth is going to blow it. It was a pass back. It was an intentional pass. I appreciate the encouragement on the far side from those Beograd supporters with what they're saying towards the referee, but he actually made the right decision, guys, so just maybe learn the rules, I think. It was a definite pass back. I think the thing that threw off most people, and even threw maybe Curtis Wordsworth, the referee, off initially, was that because he didn't pick it up directly, he took the touch, but even then it still is a pass back because no one else touched it. A very, very dangerous position for FK Beograd. The ball lies probably on the 6-yard line, which means that the nearest player can only be on the goal post. Normally the goalkeeper stands in front. This is not a real benefit standing behind because you can't see, so I'm not too sure. I haven't seen this one before. But maybe it's a little bit further. It's probably about 8 yards out, so even that wall is still very close. I think they should all be back on the line if you ask me. But Ivanic, his shot's deflected. Toriani fist pumps, cops it in the ribs and says, give me some more. It was a dangerous position. Ivanic with the 12 goals this season. Couldn't capitalise to make it number 13. But they will get another chance, West Adelaide. The corner will be taken by Oliveira. Clipped in. The header was won at the near post, so it didn't make it past the first defender, which sometimes causes a lot of trouble for a counter-attack opportunity. Banjak with a nice little ball over the top for Otter, but I don't think he's going to get there. No, he can't. It goes out for a goal kick. So just a little tiny shift in momentum there. West Adelaide able to get forward and create a couple of chances, even though it was a mistake by FK Beograd. Toriani goes long again. Hussein flicks it on, can't get it past Banjak again. He's been very good so far, Banjak. Toriani wins that one. Muhatira picks it up. Now it's Maradi. Shrisa. Still Shrisa goes to ground. May have tripped over his own feet there. Constantopoulos. Oh, Banjak with a off touch. Santafanti and Otter go at it. Otter wins the ball. The leg was stuck out by Nyonkuru and Hussein. Hussein's already on a yellow card, so he has to be careful. That ball was still rolling, so the referee's going to call that one back. Oliveira steps over this and almost shaping up like he's going to have a go at goal. It's a long way out. He doesn't. He clips it in. Oh, and Maxim Ivanic. He wasn't really under any pressure in the end and just missed the ball. This time Toriani leaves it for Woodlands to take. Boselli's under it for Beograd. Was nudged out of it. Abu Hussein couldn't win it. Constantopoulos now puts the pressure on O'Donnell. He's left-footed clearance that time. Finds Shrisa. Santafanti's there to win the challenge, but in the end it falls with West Adelaide again. Now it's going to be Otter. He's got Shrisa making the run. Nyonkuru does very well, gets there and wins the throw-in for his team. Boselli wins the flick on. Oliveira brings it down. Finds Muhatira. He goes for a little gallop through the middle. Oh, Toriani thought he was fouled. Fabrizio has a go from distance. Way off target. Woodlands goes short, finds Constantopoulos. Constantopoulos tried to play it to Orchard, but completely miscued the pass. Now it's clipped in. Maradi was come steaming through, missed the ball completely. Now he's caught way out of position on that far side. Boselli's got the run through the middle, which is Constantopoulos. Finds him one way. Constantopoulos goes to ground. Did he get tripped? Both players there, Otter and Boselli, went absolutely flying in at 100 miles an hour. Here's Nyonkuru, has scored one cracker this season, has a go from distance. Now the referee is going to get absolutely surrounded. Curtis Wordsworth just explaining himself as to why he didn't give the free kick. Boselli still unable just to let it go, and Deloya not happy either, still letting him know that he should have given the free kick. Ivanic can't bring that one down. Boselli still giving the referee some advice. Now Beograd do get a free kick. Probably not the one they wanted though. They probably wanted the one nearer to the edge of the 18, but they'll take this one here. Boselli does well to beat his play, and he's dragged back and wins another free kick a little bit higher up. They might be a little bit more advanced here, and they might try to get this one into the box. Assistant referee Josh Farrell's absolutely copping it on this near side, I tell you. West Adelaide bench not happy with where the throw-in was taken, and he heard all about it.
Distances.
Orchard. Constantopoulos made the little run. It was Murati who was aware. Constantopoulos tries to whip it in near post. Can't do so. Can't beat the first man. Looks like something that might have been worked on the training ground, that one, but didn't come off. Dion Kirk wins the header ahead of Constantopoulos. Here's Srisa. Maxim Ivanic finds Otter. He clips it. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. It's a great. Oh, that is a great save. It was Oliveira making the run through the middle. Woodlands looked beat, stuck a glove out, dove low, and saves to keep the scoreline at 0-0 on the One World Adelaide Sportal scoreboard. 34 minutes played. And that's the closest we've come to a goal. Oliveira only scored the one so far this season. It's clipped in. It's a free kick. Vaselli goes up, but Oliveira wins the header. Otter tries to beat Centofani on the line, can't do so. Fabrizio mistimed the bounce of that ball. Neon Kuru does very well, and he's going to win the free kick again. Jack boots the ball way out of play and over the fence. And way after the whistle. He's lucky he doesn't get a yellow card for that. Centofani finds Neon Kuru. Neon Kuru's got Harrington to his right, uses him. Harrington clips one into the box. Benjak's going to win the header. Orchard's in that advanced position from the previous passage of play, wins the ball back for his team. Now it's Constantopoulos. Here's Jason Constantopoulos. One way, the other. Now back onto his left. He's got Banjak in front of him. Gets past Banjak, gets to the byline, cuts it back. It's still there. It's still there. Not too sure how that hasn't gone in the net. The first one was a great save by O'Donnell, but then the second one I think came off the defender. And I think it was Orchard again. Maybe the problem was that it fell to his right foot. This time it's going to be swung out by Jason Constantopoulos rather than swung in by Orchard. Centofanti, oh, that did not miss by much. A passage of dominance from West Adelaide for a moment or two, and now it's straight back up the other end. Beograd on the front foot. This time they let West Adelaide have it. Now they want to go on the second pass. Otter looks long. Centofani's going to win that header. Vaselli. Oliveira straight into his back, but the referee says play on. He's got the far side overlap. Murati makes the run inside. Here he is. Murati, can he get a shot away? It's deflected, but it's going to fall. Santafanti looks long. Vaselli's making the run. Vaselli wins the header. It's going to fall to Muhatira though, and his clearance is short. Vaselli wins it back. Vaselli goes low. Vaselli just misses the left-hand goalpost. He had Atkinson on his right-hand side, chose to go on his own, Vaselli. 9 goals so far this season for Lorenzo Boselli. Atkinson has had a little patch of goal scoring form recently. He has 5. A couple of great options out there. Cooper Nunn seems to be giving a bear hug to Ivanic. He wins the free kick eventually.
It's the same thing, mate.
Oliveira clips it in. Orchard wins the header. Nyunkuru didn't actually win the header, just made himself a nuisance and then falls for Konstantopoulos. He's got Otter for company on the far side. Beograd will win the throw-in. Here's Nyunkuru, gets the byline, but so does Oliveira, and it'll go out for a goal kick.
Let's go.
40 minutes gone on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. FK Beograd 0, West Adelaide 0. Same presses, but it's just an easy pass for Muhatira. France Fabrizio. Throw in on the far side. Thrown directly into the middle of the park. Nunn's going to end up with it. Now it's Toriani. Harrington. Boselli wins the throw. Nyunkuru keeps the ball. Orchard under a bit of pressure from Golan. Cooper Nunn now. Has Santafani inside. Instead he looked for the pass to Hussein. Couldn't find it. Golan does well to bring that down and find Otter. Schweizer's offside. Golan's not though, and he ends up going for it. Konstantopoulos is inside. He's onside. Can he finish? No, he can't. O'Donnell saves. Again, it was a flick on from Boselli. He's done very well tonight with those little flick-ons, Boselli. That time, put it straight into the path of Jason Konstantopoulos, who normally from there you would put your house on him to score. Not to be that time. That's a short pass. Hussein's in an offside position. Banjak in no rush to take the free kick here. West Adelaide will probably be more than happy to go into the sheds. All level at 0-0. Now Banjak goes long. A flick on from Maxim Ivanic. I think that was pretty clear as day that it came off Ivanic's head. Coriani plays short to Woodlands. Woodlands again looking for Baselli. That one from Baselli, another great ball into the path of Atkinson. Can Atkinson get there? He can. Atkinson! And it's another great defensive passage by West Adelaide, who have been under pressure the last few moments here. A couple of great little instinctive balls by Baselli, one by head and that one by foot. And Beograd will be scratching their head, wondering how they haven't gone ahead here in the last few minutes. Again, Konstantopoulos will swing this one away from the goalkeeper. A couple of targets in there. Harrington with the header. Sorry, it was Atkinson with the header. Not on target. As we approach the fight. 45 minutes will be up in about 5 seconds. And the official word is 1 minute of additional time to be played in a game that has flowed pretty frequently in the first 45. Curtis Wordsworth happy just to add the one on. Kurt goes long looking for Murati. Couldn't find him, goes out for a throw in. Halfway through that additional 1 minute. Beograd take the throw. Can they create one last opportunity to finish off the half? No, they can't. Fabricio hoofs his foot through that one. Maybe West Adelaide can create something before the break. No, they can't either. Straight down the other end. Hussein. He's got Muhatira there. Pinched by Baselli. Baselli has a go. Goes low. And that could just about be it. And it is, because that is the final kick of the half. Hussein was playing the nuisance role. Baselli played the theft role, picked it up and couldn't get his shot on target. And that is the end of the first half. Quite an eventful first half. It's 0-0, but both teams having opportunities. It was Oliveira, first of all, with the most clear cut, forcing Woodlands into a save. And then, just to close out that half there, Beograd had 2 or 3 really good chances. But it's all locked up at half-time here at Frank Mitchell One Solution, Frank Mitchell Park. FK Beograd 0, West Adelaide 0.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
Hop in.
Where are we going?
Everywhere. There are so many career paths with SAPOL, from operations to CSI. You can walk the beat or work somewhere a little quieter. If you want to make a difference, there's a career at SAPOL for you.
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Call up the search.
Find where you belong in blue. Search SAPOL Careers.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
And that's in! Diamantison's half us off his line. And he makes him pay.
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved. So fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you'll surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Welcome back for the second half here at One Solution, Frank Mitchell Park, home of FK Beograd, of course. And the visiting West Adelaide tonight, 0-0 is the half-time score. Curtis Wordsworth blows the whistle and off we go for the second half. Golden with the early ball forward, can't find Otter on the far side. Otter chases it down, but Orchard does very well and it goes out for a goal kick. So Beograd will get the ball back. No changes for either team at half-time by the looks. FK Beograd with the final few chances of the first half. Baselli been pretty good for Beograd so far. Was the creator of both, or all three of those chances. That fell, one of them fell to him. The other fell to Jason Konstantopoulos. The other one, I think, even fell to Atkinson. So there was a couple. The best one of the game probably still the chance that fell to Oliveira, when he made a run into the box and forced Woodlands into a save. Here's Toriani. Looks inside for Konstantopoulos, finds him. His header finds Lorenzo Baselli. Beograd keep the ball very well there. Now it's Nunn. Nyonkuru. Atkinson gets there. Harrington supports. Harrington crosses. In the box is Baselli. Baselli's still there. Maradi with the outside of the boot finds Srisa. Srisa's onside. One way, the other. Woodlands comes. Clears. And it's going to end up with Atkinson. Maradi puts in a solid challenge. Wordsworth explains himself very well. He's going to go out for a corner kick. So a lot of conversations happening between players, officials, coaches, linesmen, referees. Everyone's having a dig at each other in the first 2.5 minutes of this second half. Beograd win another corner though. The second of this second half. Jason Konstantopoulos. Again, swinging it away from the goal. It's there. Cleared off the line. I think it's by Murati. Here's Muhatira going for a little run. Santafanti's going to pick up a yellow ticket for pulling back the shirt. Banjak to take the free kick for West Adelaide. Plays it back to Dion Kirk. Kirk switch of play. Murati gets there. Ivanic tries to look for the run of Murati. Finds him eventually. No foul, says the referee Wordsworth. Here's Ivanic. Can hit them. Instead he finds the run of Murati. Murati's cross/cutback is into the hands of Woodlands.
Someone's got a drop for Ali.
Woodlands really tested the temperament of Curtis Wordsworth there. He got all the way down to 2 and then the 1. Of course, if the referee does get down to 1 and then makes the 0 count, they then blow the whistle and award a corner kick to the attacking team. A new rule that's been brought in worldwide from pretty much the start of the World Cup. Beograd with a goal kick. Toriani. Boselli. Can't find Atkinson. Toriani steps in ahead of Vanic there. Oliveira. Orchard wins the header. Only as far as Maxim Ivanic. Still Ivanic. Wins the free kick in a dangerous position. West Adelaide now with a chance to clip this one into the box. Oliveira to deliver. Clips it in. It's there. Ivanic is the target. Still in dangerous position. Boselli clears. And clears very well. It's going to fall into the path of Konstantopoulos. His little header inside. And Yonkuru gives the free kick away. And looks like a new ball's going to be required here. That's gone over the back fence, but there is a pitch on the other side, so they may be able to get that one back. Yep, there we go. Oh, only as far as the light pole to start with. No free kick. Throw in. So it's just a West Adelaide throw on the far side. Long throw. Ivanic. Still Ivanic. Finds Fabrizio. Fabrizio's got Srisa. He's got Otter. Otter now on the far side. Comes back inside for Fabrizio. Fabrizio looks for the pass inside. It's turned over. Now it's straight back with Srisa. No, this is Srisa now. Otter's cross. West Adelaide bench warming up down to the right-hand side of your camera. Beograd, no players warming up yet. And that could be a yellow card for Baselli now. His foot was over the ball, made contact with the player. It wasn't overly dangerous, but it was still not a great challenge. The third player booked now for Beograd, joining Hussein and Centofanti in the book. Another free kick in a dangerous position for Oliveira to deliver. Similar delivery to the back post. Muhatira was unattended. Couldn't make contact with the ball. Now Orchard, Nyonkuru tried to slip down the line for Konstantopoulos. It goes out for a throw in for Beograd. Atkinson wins the free kick that time. Bit of pressure there from West Adelaide. It was Connor Golan putting the pressure on. Now Toriani's ball puts it in the path of Atkinson. Looks like he's in an onside position. He cuts it back. Konstantopoulos is there. Brings it down. Baselli, Nyonkuru. Nyonkuru can't get his shot anywhere near the goals. Goes out for a goal kick. And the best passage of play in the second half there for FK Beograd. Short to Kirk. Kirk's pass doesn't find a teammate, but it was deflected. Now here's Konstantopoulos with the chance. Fabricio does well. Nyonkuru gets a foot in. Centofani's on that yellow card, so he's got to be careful with his challenge. That's a great little slip pass, though. Here's Atkinson, cuts it back. Baselli! The second one that goes straight over the crossbar. Goal kick for West Adelaide when they eventually get the ball back to O'Donnell. Plays it short to Banjack. It's long in the path of Ivanic. Toriani goes back to Woodlands. Pulls to Otter. Clips it to the back post. Marati's there. Marati cuts it back across the goal. I don't know if it was a shot or a cross, but it nearly landed for Connor Golan. Oliveira clips that one in. Woodlands comes and claims strongly. Same thought he was fouled on the far side. Ball goes out for a throw in. Marati will pick this one up again. Looking dangerous is Marati. Finds Ivanic. Cooper Nunn gets a foot in. Oliveira picks up the scraps. Finds Golan. Golan finds Marati. Marati in some space. Tries to find Shrisa but couldn't do so. West Adelaide getting a substitution ready down below us. Not sure if it's going to be in the next break of play, but looks not too far away. Muhatira. Constantinopolis pressures Kirk. In turn, the pass from Kirk doesn't find anyone in a white shirt. Now Hussein will pick this one up. Plays a nice ball down the line for the run of Baselli. Lorenzo Baselli. Can he get to the byline? He does. He's got options in the box. Cuts it. Atkinson's there. And it's blocked, and it's just going to fall in the lap of Jackson O'Donnell. Banjak now with the ball, under no pressure. Plays it into the middle of the park. Golan. Golan's little flick was to no one, but then Toriani come crashing through and gives away the free kick. So it's going to be just inside the attacking half for Beograd. Sorry, their defensive half, the attacking half for West Adelaide. Again, Oliveira to take this one. As we speak, a few more guys come back to get ready, this time for FK Beograd. So looks like they're going to make a double change shortly. Woodlands comes and claims that one, and then releases Baselli through the middle of the park. Centefani picks that one up. Nyonkuru can't trap it. Centefani comes through with some steam. He's got to be careful, Centefani. So does Abu Hussein on that far side. They're both going in very hard on every occasion. They're both on yellow cards. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them or both of them are removed right now, being on those cards. And yes, Hussein is one of them that's going to be coming off. I think Curtis Wurzel's missed the trick here. If he had known it was Hussein, he probably would have told him to go off the near side, which is the opposite side of the ground. And instead he trods over and comes all the way down to the camera side. So Abu Hussein and Harrington are the ones to come off. Falco and Natsiopoulos are the ones to come on for FK Beograd. So a double change. Not exactly an attacking change, but more so looks like a tactical one to try and get that goal that they so dearly want here tonight. Here's Constantopoulos, and here's the newly introduced Falco. His first pass couldn't quite find Atkinson's feet, but the intention was good. It was an attacking intention, which the coaching staff were happy with. Now let's see how he goes in the attacking phase for West Adelaide. Alrighty, look for the switch. In the end it gets the Banjak. Not sure Banjak was the actual intended target, but nevertheless they keep the ball. Here's Ivanic. Otter back to Ivanic. Ends up back with Otter. Banjak goes to switch. And there's the first defensive phase for Falco, and does very well. Wins the header down to Atkinson. Now he finds Nyonkuru. Nyonkuru beats Oliveira. Natsiopoulos with his first run forward here. In comes Constantopoulos. Nyonkuru. Atkinson. Falco. Falco has a shot. It's deflected. Does it stay in play? Yes, it does. O'Donnell gets there just in time. Natsiopoulos looks like he's going to play that attacking-minded midfielder. Nyankuru and Santafani, the ones in behind. Orchard wins the header. Here's Jason Konstantopoulos. Here's Natsiopoulos. Still Natsiopoulos. Slips in Baselli, but just a little bit too much on it. Here's Dion Kirk. Plays it forward. Thriso with the run through the middle, but Nyankuru just small stature but strong at heart. Here's Atkinson. Gets past Muhatira. Still Atkinson. Deflects. And if you're wondering what that massive uproar is about, in the first half, there was a back pass that was given against FK Beograd. They are demanding that that was the same thing, but I don't think it is the same thing. And I've got to agree that's the correct decision. It was more of a clearing pass than a back pass. Here's Natsiopoulos into the box. And Donny Natsiopoulos. Still. Third time lucky. He puts it in the back of the net, but it's waved away by Curtis Wordsworth. I think he's given a handball against Lorenzo Baselli. I don't think that's the right decision there from Curtis Wordsworth. His hands were on his body. Stoppage in play here. West Adelaide now making that substitution. They were ready, trying to get ready a little while ago. Not too sure who's actually coming off here because no one's... No, sorry, it's on the far side. It's Otter. Jun Otter has gone off. And on comes Yuya Aizawa. And he's going to slot into this near side. Murati goes to the fullback position on the right-hand side. And Muhatira will slip into the left-hand side fullback position. Banjak will now partner Kirk in the centre of defence. Natsiopoulos wins the throw-in. Here's Nyankuru. Gets the ball into the box. It falls now. Konstantopoulos! Just cannot get that net to bulge. Here's Santafani. West Adelaide, not too sure how this score is still 0-0. But FK Beograd have been absolutely peppering the goal the last 10 minutes. And they're going to get another chance here through Jason Konstantopoulos. Adrian Deloya just getting Marco Toriani to calm his countryman and fellow Leka Cormor friend Baselli down. He's getting animated out there. Here's Konstantopoulos, not his best delivery. Cooper Nunn's going to win the header though, and it loops. It's going to be offside decision. Both Toriani and Baselli from the great Brew Lake of Italy in Como. funny story. They didn't actually know each other before they both ended up here in Adelaide. Now they live together. Maradi, Ivanic. Nyonkuru gives chase, and again Nyonkuru just full of energy into the box. Kupanan gets a foot in. Looked like an offside, but the referee and the linesman on the far side says no. Little flick by... That time the flag does go up. I thought it was a great passage of play by Ivanic with the flick, but the flag went up for offside. So, into the 70th minute here. Atkinson does well, traps that one. Looks for the run inside, Konstantopoulos. Golden, he's got the run of Maradi. Maradi tries to get the ball into the box. He had Srisa and Ivanic in the box, as well as Azawa, who was at the back post. And just a little bit more lively the last few moments, West Adelaide. It's been a game of tide changes here. Each team's had passages where they look like they're going to be a threat and score. Mainly Beograd this second half. With 20 minutes to go, they've looked the most likely. Long throw. Santafanti wins the header. Olivier is put under pressure by Natsiopoulos. In turn, Fabrizio's under pressure. Natsiopoulos still going in like a bull. West Adelaide win the throw though. Nunn wins the header. Banjak puts it straight back into Toriani's territory. He wins the header. Bit of header tennis going on at the moment. Now Baselli. Still Baselli. Won the header. Ball doesn't spill for Beograd though. Baselli is going to pick this one up again. He's got the run. Orchard. He's got Atkinson in the box. Can Atkinson get ahead to it? No, he can't. Zawa. Srisa is under pressure from Toriani. Goes to ground. Muhatira. Fabrizio. Toriani's going to pick this one up. Srisa pressures. Nyonkuru. Fabrizio does well. Back to Oliveira. Oh, Santafanti on that yellow card's got to be very careful. Oliveira to deliver again to the back post. Header's won by Santafanti. Orchard's going to pick that one there, and he's going to get the second one again. Now he sends it Baselli's way. Baselli's got Konstantopoulos. Konstantopoulos is away. He's got Natsiopoulos. Can he get it to him? He can. And Donny Natsiopoulos can't get it on target. And I'm still unsure how this game is 0-0. FK Beograd really happy with the intensity and energy on the park. And there's an example of the pressure that's out there for West Adelaide. Muhitira lets that one go under his foot. Falco will take the throw. Nyonkuru. Pressured by a couple of West Adelaide players. Fabrizio. Konstantopoulos gets that one into the box, but not only as far as Banjak. Been pretty solid at the back for West Adelaide has Banjak. Orchard. Natsiopoulos makes the run, clips it in. It's going to fall to Baselli. Still Baselli. One way, the other, back to Natsiopoulos. Natsiopoulos onto his right foot, clips that one in. And that one goes over the crossbar for another goal kick. West Adelaide readying a double sub here. A couple of West Adelaide players out on their feet at the moment. Looks like Oliviera is the one that's gone to ground. I don't think he's the one that's coming off either. Connor Golan is one that comes off. Replaced by James Odenwalder, number 7. And Oliviera is going to come off. He's been at the point of everything West Adelaide have tried to do in a forward attacking motion. He's going to make way for Eduardo Castaneda. So double change for West Adelaide. Like a quad injury for Oliviera, getting some attention on the bench. Quad groin region. Tira wins that one ahead of Atkinson. Natsiopoulos. Put that one into the path of Atkinson, but couldn't quite make it there. A little flick from Castaneda's good. Found Azawa. Now Azawa still with Azawa. Gets the ball, tried to get the ball into the box but couldn't do so. Here's Santafanti. Muhitira will take the throw in for West Adelaide. Oderwalder with the flick. Woodlands comes out. Toriani was there to shepherd it for him. Plays it quick to Santafanti. It's probably one thing West Adelaide's done really well all night is when Beograd have had those 10 to 15 minute patches, they've all just pulled it back just for a moment or two just to stop them in their tracks. And they've got to try to get going again. And here's Nyonkuru. Couldn't slip that one through for Orchard making the run. West Adelaide really looking at a snatch and go here. If they can get a goal, they're almost just about. I think that the night where Beograd they've had chances and created chances, but they just can't find the back of the net. West Adelaide will be feeling that if they can get a decent shot or a decent chance and can jag one, they may run away from one solution, Park with all 3 points. Ball into the box. Fabrizio wins it just outside the box. Still Fabrizio. Murati. Castaneda. Castaneda just maybe did a little bit too much then. Nyonkuru looked for the run of Constantopoulos but couldn't get it in his direction. Muhatira will pick up the loose ball. That's Fabrizio again. Now here's Shrisa. Oh, he looked for, not too sure what he was looking for. I think he may have thought that Maxim Ivanic was making the forward run, instead he was coming towards the ball. So a wasted opportunity for West Adelaide. Constantopoulos is going to win a free kick on the far side. Santafanti under pressure from 2 West Adelaide players. Woodlands goes long. Banjak again will win that one in the air. So a pretty solid night has Banjak. There he is again. Plays it inside, can't find Baselli. Now Cooper Nunn's under pressure from Odenwalder. Nunn does very well. Santafanti's there to support. Toriani tries a little up and under. Atkinson's going to win the loose ball. Couldn't find Baselli. The idea was there, just the execution was what failed. Ivanic does well. Here's Aizawa. Castaneda. Ivanic under pressure from Nyonkuru. Nyonkuru does well to win the ball. Now Atkinson's got a little bit of space. Azawa's got to track back. Can he get into the goal position? He can. Atkinson, oh, he looked for Baselli. He's probably better off having a go himself there, because I think Baselli may have even been in an offside position. O'Donnell again gets that count down to 2 from the referee. Baselli's going to pick this one up. Another change forthcoming. Nyonkuru, his race is run for the night. On comes Zach Kosic. Massimo Falco with the opportunity to deliver this one for FK Beograd. Is this the chance that they need? It's low, can't beat the West Adelaide defensive wall that they had set up there. The clearance ends up with Woodlands. O'Donnell again doesn't pick it up. Now he does. This time he moves it a lot quicker. Kirk, Muhatira. Plays with a little bit of fire there, Muhatira. Gets away with it. Banjak looks for advantage, and he brings that one down very nicely. Still, Nunn dives in. Still, Maxim Ivanic has the ball. Now he clips it all the way to the back post. Orchard in the air. A little bit too much height for Murati, and wins the header, puts it out for a throw. Both teams with another opportunity to make a change. West Adelaide with 2 subs on their bench. Beograd with just the one outfield player left to possibly come on. A little bit of a cheap corner given away here by Beograd. Is this the chance West Adelaide have to maybe snatch a winner? 85 minutes played here on the One Wood LED Sport scoreboard. West Adelaide haven't created too much clear-cut opportunities this second half. Muhatira wins the header. It falls. Azawa had the chance on the top of the box. Didn't really get over it at all and skies it. I don't think it was over the crossbar in the end. Beograd with a goal kick. Beograd with 5 minutes of normal time to try and get the 3 points that they probably deserve based on their performance overall tonight. Definitely being the better team. West Adelaide just held in and looking just to create that one chance like we've mentioned. Pacelli. Great little pass in the pass of Natsiopoulos. He's got Atkinson. Here's Massimo Falco. Goes to ground. Plays it short. Atkinson goes low. Atkinson and finds the bottom corner. And there's the goal. The opening goal. Daniel Atkinson struck last week away to Playford, and he strikes again at home this week for Beograd. But what about the quick thinking of Lorenzo Baselli to put it into the path of Atkinson? And Baselli is happy as ever, about to embrace Atkinson and say, well done, son. It's been coming. He set him up a few times in the first half. Atkinson was unable to finish. And this time he repays the favour and says, thank you very much, Lorenzo. 86 and a half minutes played, and Beograd finally get that breakthrough. On the One World LED Sport scoreboard, FK Beograd 1, West Adelaide 0. So now if West Adelaide wants something out of this, they're going to have to push numbers forward and try and put Beograd under some sort of defensive pressure. Here they go. Delivers to the back post. Odenwalder's there to pick this one up. Konstantopoulos is also there. Does very well. Gives away a corner, but stops the cross coming into the box. Murati to take the corner. Near post. Flicked on, missed, swung. It was Banjak having the little half shot on goal. Now it's clipped back in. Fabrizio. Beograd under a little bit of pressure here. Odenwater clips it in again. Fabrizio. Kosic with some space. He's got Konstantopoulos. Can he find him? Yes, he can. Can Jason Konstantopoulos get his name on the score sheet? He's got Kosic for support. One way, the other. He's also got Pacelli. Lorenzo Pacelli's got Orchard overlapping. Orchard now cuts it in. Oh, goes across the face of goal. Pacelli slipped him in nicely. Konstantopoulos it was at the back post who couldn't get a foot to it, but just like that, they go straight up the other end and create a chance and look for that killer blow. The second one now would really put a nail in the coffin. Boselli and Toriani having a native argument. Well, I'm not sure it was an argument. I think it was more so just a little bit of advice to each other there. And the Beograd fans are doing the Poznan on the far side. Natsiopoulos puts the pressure on. Castaneda does well. Fabrizio. Toriani. Toriani landed awkwardly on his ankle then. He's caught out of position here, Toriani. And he wins the ball back, like always. Been very solid, Toriani. Atkinson is fouled, and Odenwater may find himself going to the notebook here late in the game, and he does. I think Boselli agrees with the referee's decision that time. Hasn't agreed with much tonight, Boselli. Toriani will take the free kick. .5 minutes of additional time. Toriani to take the free kick. Again looks for the countryman. Finds him. Boselli does well. Brings it down. Might just go to the corner flag to waste a few seconds here. He does. Can't win the corner though. Four and a half minutes to go here, based on when that free kick was taken. It's not what West Adelaide want at this stage of the game, giving the ball away. Falco, Toriani, goes long. Kostic might be onside here. He is. Gets goal side of Banjak. Kostic, can he finish it? No, he can't. And that was the chance to really just put this one beyond doubt. Instead, O'Donnell comes up strong. He's had a really good game, O'Donnell. It's probably been the main reason that it stayed 0-0 for so long. And it's not too often that goalkeeper in the losing side is probably one of the best on ground, but it may be the case tonight. Boselli's creativity has been very pivotal throughout the whole night. Here he is again, just trying to milk a few seconds. Centefandi comes in and wins that one strongly. Here's Atkinson. Finds Orchard. Boselli. Here's Natsiopoulos. His turn to go to the corner flag and waste some seconds. Does a really good job and even wins the throw in. West Adelaide going all out here, keeping three guys up at the halfway line, trying to create some doubt in Beograd. Of course, Beograd, if they get the result tonight, they've got a cup final to look forward to next weekend. Next Saturday, the 11th of July, Beograd versus Cumberland, 4 p.m. kickoff at Service FM. Chance for Beograd to win some silverware. Long-awaited silverware. It's been a few seasons. Zawa inside. Simopoulos, the player that came on, I missed that one. Centefani happy just to put that one into the street. West Adelaide pushing everyone up. Ivanic nods that one down for Azawa. Falco gets the deflection, but it goes out for a corner. Couple of minutes remaining into the third and a just over the third. So 3.5 minutes played, 1.5 minutes to go of that 5. West Adelaide with a corner. Castaneda's going to swing it in. Right on top of the keeper. The Woodlands punched, and it was O'Donnell, the player that was coming crunching through. He has to get back now. He does. Baselli just launched the clearance. Didn't want to keep it. Wins the header again. Baselli has been very good. Simopoulos puts it into the box. Natsiopoulos. Ivanic. Castaneda. Simopoulos. And in the end, Falco puts that one as far as he can. McDonald's going to pick this up. The West Adelaide captain. Gives it to Banjak. Probably only about 30 seconds to play. West Adelaide with the last opportunity to get something out of this game. Castaneda. Banjak makes the run on the outside. He's going to get it into the box now. It's a decent delivery. Ivanic wins the header. Odenwalder's there. Cooper Nunn clears. Kozic goes up, wins the header, goes out for a throw, but West Adelaide may get one more opportunity here. It's probably going to go right into the box. The 5 minutes are up. Last chance for West Adelaide. Ivanic. Natsiopoulos clears. And that is going to be it. And the joy for FK Beograd is quite visual here. The young supporter group are happy. So is the FK Beograd coaching staff and players on the bench. Probably deserved the 3 points. West Adelaide were good in patches, but not good enough to get anything out of the game tonight. So Daniel Atkinson strike in the 85th minute was enough to settle the result. Boselli, again, smart thinking led to that goal. Played the free kick quickly to him, isolated him one-on-one with his opponent, took a touch to his right, buried it into the far bottom corner. Beograd get the points, and based on the match stats, 23 shots on goal to 8 really tells you the story. So probably a much earned result for Beograd. Takes them to 30 points on the season now, and really just gone from being in the top 6 to putting a bit of pressure on the top 4 now, FK Beograd. So a few results you can see on your screen. Comets 1, Croydon 4 last night. Adelaide City only managed the 2 goals at Para Hills today, but got the result. And a bit of an upset. Sturt Lions 1, Playford 0. United 1, Campbelltown 0. Of course, FK Beograd with the 1-0 result here. And the game that is kicking off in about 15 minutes at TK Shutter is Metro Stars versus West Times Bacalla, a top of the table gigantic clash, which could prove pivotal for who finishes top. But that is it from One Solution, Frank Mitchell Park. I think we're going to settle with Lorenzo Boselli as best on ground today. And probably closely followed by Jackson O'Donnell. As I mentioned, he was very good in the goal, which kept the scoreline at 0-0 for a long time. But that is it. Full time. FK Beograd 1, West Adelaide 0. Adelaide.